Here we are.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of our Not Enough Thumbs live edition.
Our last bit of Christmas in July.
I think we fit in a fair amount of movies for the Christmas in July movies.
Yeah, let's see.
They just kept on auto-playing.
23.
That's pretty
it's
good.
Almost one a day.
Yeah, that's pretty good so far.
Not bad. So we got 5 to review for you. We didn't get in any August theme ones this time. Today's only the 2nd. And yeah, we watched a different movie last night that we'll be reviewing on Tuesday.
I already forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember.
So that did not fit our theme, so that will be a Tuesday movie review. But we did get 5 Christmas ones in, and then that's it. No more Christmas ones for the rest of the year. Well, there might be.
If
it fits into another
theme. Exactly, yeah, because we stretch the themes sometimes.
December is not going to be a Christmas theme month this year.
I already forgot. She laid it out, laid it all out, at some point, and we have our next 2 years.
It's something very unique.
Planned.
Oh my word! I'm so sorry.
Do we want to briefly mention our Friday faves, which was going to be where we ate on Thursday, was it? With a couple of our kids, and we were demonstrating, the owner or somebody.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we were out in this part of the neighborhood, and the majority of our family likes Indian food, which is pretty cool. We are adventurous eaters, and it's nice when our kids are also. And so we stopped by this place. It's in O'Fallon, Missouri, called Biryani Boys. And it was a combination of you can order from the menu, or you could choose from their buffet, which had probably about a dozen items, both savory and sweet.
Which I like that option. I like the option to do the buffet or not, because I personally don't eat enough to make a buffet worth the money.
And half of us this time had the buffet, and half of us had items from the menu.
Yep.
And the wait staff were extremely kind, and when we had questions about the food, because all of it was pretty unfamiliar to me, I didn't recognize any of the names that I have seen in other Indian restaurants. I don't know if it's because they just serve different things, or if it was, northern or southern India. Not sure what the focus was, but I thought it was cool that the owner was... I would think he's the owner.
I would think so, yeah.
He demonstrated how to eat something. It was some well-known Indian street food. I think it was pani puri or something like that. But
yeah, I forget the name he called it, but it's like a little puff, and you fill it with the potato stuff, and then pour some liquid in it, and then you pop it in your mouth.
Was it like a lime
no,
cilantro and
mint?
Yeah, just diluted it, sitting in some water, and yeah, it was it was fun. It was good.
It was tasty.
Yeah,
it was really good.
We highly recommend the Biryani Boys in O'Fallon, Missouri.
Yes.
All right.
So that was our Friday fight. Now, oh my word, I cannot stop yawning. I'm so sorry.
That's contagious. No.
Now you're yawning too, aren't you? Aren't you? Comment, let us know. Okay.
What's our first movie?
So our first one is A Holiday for Love from 1996.
Aha. It's gotta be good. It's from the 90s. Oh, okay. I didn't see a lot of this one. I don't think I saw. I remember her, but I don't remember much of the.
Melissa Gilbert. Yeah.
A TV movie. So I guess this came up on network TV at one point, or cable.
Yeah, so this one had Melissa Gilbert, which is what attracted me to this movie. I like her. And she doesn't act in a whole lot anymore. So it was kind of fun to see her in this one. It was basically about a man who comes to the small town because he works in this factory, and he's trying to basically sell the factory to the town, trying to get them to want the factory to be brought into their town and to convince them that it was going to give them a lot of jobs and all of this kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, some of that kind of rings a bell. Yeah.
So.
Oh, he was. This is where the town was afraid that they were going to lose a lot of jobs, right?
Yeah, they did. But then, they were afraid that they were going to lose all their little mom and pop shops.
Right, yeah.
But he convinced them, no, we're going to give you all of these jobs. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
They had him over for a meal, and they were, they were kind to him because he was saying all of these things that sounded good for the town. And then when they found out the truth, that's kind of where the peak of the conflict came in the movie. And then he goes into that same diner, and everybody's kind of giving him the side eye.
And shocker, he falls in love with her. So I'm sure you didn't see that coming. Because,
Never.
It's not the atypical Christmas movie at all. But yeah, so he falls for her, and they work things out for the town and for themselves.
So he had to take a stand for himself, I guess, at what appeared to be a board meeting. And then, because he had all these people making decisions for, these various towns for this big corporation. And then you had this guy, and instead of cutting all these jobs, they decided to make a product that was more suitable for that location. So they just reassigned what that factory was going to do, and everybody got to keep their job. Yeah.
Yep. So I thought the acting was decent.
Seemed like a pretty decent story.
Yeah.
I guess I watched more of this than I thought.
I would probably give it 6.5.
Oh, okay. Well, wow, I was about to say 7.
Okay, that's not that far off from my 6.5. So 6.5 to 7 for A Holiday for Love from 1996. And then the next one is, the name is funny, Hot Frosty from 2024. So I watched, this one was rated PG, so I thought the name sounded like it maybe wouldn't be a good movie for the kids to watch. But then it was rated PG, so I thought, okay, well, let's see what this one's about. So we turned it on, and actually the girls and I loved it.
It's not the treat from Wendy's.
No. It was, this town had an ice sculpture competition, and so all of these ice sculptures were sculpted. Somebody sculpted this chiseled man.
And was that character a prominent character, whoever made him?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just random. But there's this this magic scarf, and she was given this magic scarf. Well, then she sees the ice sculpture of this hot guy that somebody just made. Like the naked David statue or something like that.
Michelangelo's David.
So she wraps a scarf around it and talks to it for a minute, and she sees a twinkle in the eye.
She talks to it?
She did.
Weird.
She might be a lonely widower. Widowess.
Widowy?
Widowy?
Widowed?
Widow? She's a widow.
By herself.
Yes. Her husband died of cancer a year or two before that.
Oh.
But anyway, the next day, that night, he comes alive as soon as she leaves. She doesn't see it. But he comes alive, quote unquote. And he is seen by some of the townspeople, clearly walking in nude, other than the scarf around his neck.
Like the Terminator.
Yeah.
When he first transports.
But
that's
not
interesting.
like that.
That he was.
So anyway, he falls into a window because he trips over some. I don't remember. He falls into a window, and it falls through the, almost like a Goodwill, but it's a local little one, thrift store kind of deal, thrift clothing store. So he falls through there, gets some clothes because he sees in pictures that people should wear clothes. So he put clothes on. Well, what he put on was like a mechanic jumpsuit thing.
Coverall things?
Coveralls, yeah. And it had the name Jack on it. Get it?
Oh, fine. Oh.
Get it?
That's a little on the nose.
Right? And so he puts that on. Well, then he sees her and says, look at me, I'm alive. It's all because of you, I'm alive. And he starts out kind of stupid, and then he learns things really, really fast, and he starts making all this gourmet food and doing all of these things that
he kind of had a quirky personality.
He was kind of quirky in the beginning because I think he just didn't know. He was a snowman.
Like Olaf was kind of quirky.
But then you get to know him and you find out he's really kind of cool. So that was kind of like Jack Frost. Ha. You get it? Jack Frost. But anyway, so, she falls for him.
What?
Right? And he gets put in jail, though, for breaking into the building, which he didn't try to. But anyway. He gets put in jail and starts melting. So if he was anywhere where it was hot, he would start melting. Like a snowman would melt. But he would be all sweaty and wet.
Okay, I was going to ask if it looked just like sweat.
And acting faint. And so he pretty much ate ice through the whole movie and loved being outside with no shirt on. So he attracted some female onlookers.
It's like Olaf having his own little flirty.
Yeah, kind of. But of course he's dead, right? Or they think he's dead. So she gives him one last kiss and says she loves him.
Must have been true love's first kiss.
It was. And he came to and was human. He had the chills then.
Because he was cold. You're cold.
So
still weird.
They got together. It was good. We watched it twice. We thought it was so good.
Still weird that she fell in love with
a snowman.
A snowman.
I mean, why not?
That has completely no existence.
Perfect man. Cold touch.
Watch this, guys. Ready?
Ha ha. He's really hot touch. And I prefer cold.
She needs
Edward, like in Twilight, right? I was just gonna say in Twilight, I would need Edward, not Jacob.
Yeah,
because
we gotta.
I prefer to be cold.
We gotta sleep outside in the wintertime.
I'm good with that. You would die though. Anyway, I would probably give Hot Frosty 8.5 out of 10.
Oh wow, cool. I didn't see enough of it to rate it.
I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. It was different, unique idea. The girls loved it. It was fun. It was a fun movie.
That sounds like a unique idea. The only other movie that comes to mind that has something to do with a human and Frosty is I think it was Michael Keaton's Jack Frost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which was also really good.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so what's our movie?
The next one is Falling for Christmas, 2022.
There we
so
go.
This one has Lindsay Lohan. I like Lindsay Lohan.
Have you seen this one before?
I had seen this one before, but I wasn't sure when I first started it. And as we got into it, I had seen it. I had seen it last Christmas. I don't remember if we reviewed it or not, but she was a rich heiress to a hotel chain, and she was engaged to this hootie patootie flutie. I swear he's gay guy. He kind of proposed to her quickly, and she didn't know how to say no, so she said yes. So you see where this is going.
I think I remember. I can't remember the story, but I do remember watching a little bit of this at some point.
So they had a snow accident and got separated. She fell down a snow slope of some sort. He fell a different way. So they had their own separate adventures then. They did end up meeting up again, but realized that they weren't for each other. He realized he was gay.
What, really?
And
He did?
she fell for someone else. So she ended up with a concussion, couldn't remember who she was, and she ended up being in this small little town where there was a lodge, and this widower who owned the lodge with his daughter and mother-in-law. And so she ends up staying at this lodge and getting to know the family and kind of falling for the family. Not just the guy, but the whole family.
She's still has
amnesia.
Amnesia. I almost said anesthesia.
But then she ends up getting found by her father in the end, and he tells her who she is. But she chooses a life with the
family,
townie guy and his family. So it was cute. Over flashy, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
but I thought it was cute story.
I agree with her. She's Lindsay Lohan's in some good movies. Mm-hmm. She's a pretty good actress.
Yeah, she is. Yep. So let's see, rating it. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Well, there you go. That is a would recommend kind of rating.
Falling for Christmas 2022. All right, and the next one, the fourth one, is The Merry Gentleman 2024. This one was kind of funny. It was about this girl who was in this winter show called The Snowballs.
This one, okay.
I think it was called The Snowballs or something like that. And
got Mr. One Tree Hill in there.
She was a dancer in it. Well, she was starting to age out, so they told her they were replacing her with somebody new, fresh. So she goes back to her hometown. Well, she decided that she wanted to help her parents with their bar that was kind of failing. So she starts having this fundraiser where she had a bunch of these guys that she taught. Yeah, kind of like Chippendales. She taught them how to do these seductive dances. But it was rated PG, so nothing, or actually TV-14, but it didn't show anything. It just implied. Silly. And it was, silly
just
dancing.
Silly, yeah.
They didn't strip or anything other than their shirts and showed their underwear butts.
Oh, did it even show that?
He pulled down his pants and had something written across his underwear.
Oh.
But that was the only clip. It didn't show a butt or front parts or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just had them dancing and doing funny dances.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
The girl that replaced her ended up quitting, so they called her back. And they called her back the night before the guy's final performance, where they were going to top it off and raise the rest of their money. So she goes, the one guy that she kind of falls for gets a little mad, and she ends up coming back and being there for their performance, and decided that she preferred him over the Snowballs or whatever they were called.
Yeah, because it was kind of pursuing her dream or going back to, was it hometown?
Staying in her hometown with him.
Yeah.
So she chose him. But it was cute. Again, a unique story. The acting was good. I have no complaints with the acting. It had the guy from,
the One Tree
Chad
Hill
Michael Murray. Yeah, One Tree Hill.
He was also in Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
He's the guy that liked the mom.
Well, really the girl, but yeah.
Yeah. When they were switched.
So the acting was good.
It was entertaining.
The story was good, was cute. It was entertaining for sure.
Yeah.
I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.
All right, so that is The Merry Gentleman from 2024. Last one is Best Christmas Ever from 2023. So this one I remember seeing before. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before.
I thought this one was pretty good. I hadn't watched it before.
Yeah, so this had Brandy in it.
That's who that was. I thought she was some kind of musician.
I told you Brandy.
I totally forgot.
Yeah. So it has Brandy and then what's her name? Heather Graham.
Who
and Jason Biggs.
I only know Heather Graham from Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah.
That's what.
So it had big actors in this one, and the acting was great. The story was cute. It was about this husband and wife and their kids who are kind of not, I don't know if getting bored with their relationship is the right way to say it, but I don't know. Things weren't quite right.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of financial hardship too.
Yeah.
But it started out almost kind of over the top because Brandy is narrating as she's writing her annual Christmas letter.
Yeah.
Which just seemed, I don't know, like unbelievable. It was certainly unbelievable to her friend who later investigated in their house, snooping around their house, trying to see if there was any lies in there. But
yeah.
All that was all entertaining points about the story.
So Heather Graham's character and Brandy's character were friends years and years ago. Actually, the three of them, the husband also, they were all friends in high school or college. I can't remember if it was high school or college. The husband and Brandy were in a band together and all of that. And so there was a little bit of Heather Graham's character thinking that he was still interested in Brandy or was interested in her more than just friend type thing. And she realized that was not the case. That they always were just friends, and that's what their relationship always was. And she found out about Brandy's character's son had been killed. So they had started a foundation in honor of him to kind of raise money and to finish the tasks that he started when he was alive.
And so to Heather Graham's character, she was under the impression that her friend has had this, perfect life. But underneath of that was some tragedy that had really, shaped their family, and when she discovered that their bond strengthened,
and then they had Christmases together after that, and it was all because of a Christmas card, because Heather Graham's character didn't want to send any Christmas cards, but the husband had been doing it for years without her knowing, and telling all their friends about the family.
And that is one thing I appreciate about this movie is that. The man was part of the family, was active in the family, and not just a bum like many husbands are portrayed in other movies. And he loved his family, so that was great.
Yeah, the ending was good. It was entertaining. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good.
I gave it an 8.
I agree. I give it an 8 also.
Would recommend.
Yeah, check it out. Best Christmas Ever from 2023. All right, and that is a wrap for our Christmas in July movies. Now we move on to Tom Hanks themed movies for August. So stay tuned for what we have for you for that. We have quite a list of possibilities for that.
Did we want to mention tonight's activity?
Maybe we'll do that for next week's Friday Fave.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. So thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, subscribe, and
ding the notification bell.
All right. Come back and we'll see you on Tuesday.